Hey, Central Texas Conference family, this is Daniel Hawkins coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina at General Conference. And we are finding ourselves on the morning of Thursday, getting ready for our third full day of General Conference, or for Kim, the 3,475th day of General Conference, or at least its preparation.
I don't know what day it is. I don't know.
Right. Today's a good day. We've had a good week so far, and I'm thankful for you, Kim, and for you, Tim, joining us to give everybody kind of an update on the spirit that you've experienced so far, and also look forward to the day that remains ahead of us. Tim, what has kind of caught your attention or your heart over these last couple of days?
We had an amazing start to the conference with opening worship and a really powerful sermon by Bishop Bickerton. And it was just a tremendous way to begin this very hopeful General Conference.
It has been an absolute joy to begin this way. And I know in all of the preparatory podcasts and things that we did, there was a real hope that some of the spirit that we experienced at Jurisdictional Conference, that oneness, that unity, that focus going forward would carry over. And so far, I know I've felt and experienced that, and it's been a real blessing. Kim, what has caught your heart and attention so far?
Well, it's just been that, Daniel. It's been the hopefulness and the aura of just the whole conference, that people want to work together. They want to be here. They want to be United Methodist. And we want to try in unity to move forward. And that's what I feel that the Spirit's already moving here in a good way.
That is a real blessing. I know you warned me, and you warned a number of us who were newbie delegates this time back in 2019, right? To take some boxing lessons or something equivalent before we came to General Conference for the first time. But it has been a joy to not have to need any of that spirit in this midst. As you name, part of where we're going is trying to find the way forward, right? And we've spent a lot of time talking about in advance some of the things that will be on the docket to help push us forward. Today's kind of a big day for at least a couple of those pieces that have the chance to push us forward. What is on our collective docket today that will help us move forward? Tim?
Well, one of the main things is regionalization, which is one of the major emphases of this General Conference. The ability for the United States to be a region that is on par with the central conferences, in other words, those outside the United States, with the ability to minister more effectively in our own context as those outside the United States can currently do. And so that will be coming up today.
Regionalization is a big deal. It's one of the 3 R's that we've talked about a number of times along the way. One of the things that we didn't talk about in advance, but is also critically important to moving us forward, right, and is having a leadership established for the next quadrennium in the life of the church. And Kim, there's something important on that front that's coming up today as well.
It's nominations, and there are 3 key areas that the Council of Bishops brings nominations forward for. One is Judicial Council, and Tim is a nominee for Judicial Council. And the other is the Commission on the General Conference, which I have chaired and I will be going off of, so they will bring people forward for that nominations too. And the Secretary to General Conference, which will be leading from here on out in preparing General Conference and so on for the next quadrennium. So those 3 key areas will be brought forward today, later, by the Council of Bishops, the nominations in those areas.
Very good. Now, we have appreciated all of the amazing work you have done as the chair of the Commission of the General Conference over the last, seems like decade, probably not 5 years, half decade. Could we do the denomination a solid and you a mischief by adding your nomination back to the hat, or do those nominations not come in that kind of way?
By church law, I cannot serve again. I have served 2 quadrennium. I have to sit out a quad and then come back. So I'd have to sit out for 4 years and come back. And I'm not going to bring my walker back and do that, but thank you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Look at the smile on this face as she exits this. Let me just say, one of the great things that happened is Kim's report from the commission. And it was just wonderful. And thank you for the spirit that you have brought and continue to bring to the work of the church.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And as we continue to prepare for the work for today, tomorrow, and all of the days that are to come, we ask you to continue to be in a spirit of prayer. That has been one of our requests of you back home this entire time. hold us in a spirit of prayer that God's wisdom might be ours, that God's Spirit might be ours, and that we might seek God's way rather than our own. Until next time, I'm Daniel Hawkins from Charlotte.
Bye.